From Washington and Austin, Texas, this is the tvnews.tv for August 8th, 2011. Brought to you by CTAM in New York. What was CTAM Summit is now CTAM in New York, and it begins October 5th. For info and registration, visit ctam.com. Hello, I'm Jeff Grimshaw, and we begin with ABC confirming the 2011-2012 season will be the very last for Desperate Housewives. President of ABC Entertainment Group, Paul Lee, has simply explained, quote, "We wanted it to go out on top," unquote. And that, as they say, is the end of that. All right, file this next story under Lady, hey lady. Jerry Lewis and the Muscular Dystrophy Association have abruptly and mysteriously ended their 45-year relationship, and neither Lewis nor the MDA is going to talk about it. Several comedians have rallied behind Jerry, circulating a petition to demand that Lewis be given a very proper send-off during this year's Labor Day telethon. More on this when and if anything else develops. Hey, did you hear that Hulu is following in Netflix's footsteps? Hulu will be launching their very own original 6-part series, A Day in the Life, which will chronicle a single day in the life of notable people like Richard Branson and will.i.am. Day in the Life will be available exclusively on Hulu beginning August 17th. We'll be back with our exclusive Hispanic Media Report right after this. The Hispanic Media Report is brought to you by Reyes Entertainment, Hispanic marketing for Hollywood features and TV networks. Visit them at reyesentertainment.com.
The AT&T Hispanic Fact Pack for 2011 recently came out and reports that the U.S. Latino market has resumed a post-recession growth pattern faster than that of the general market, with Hispanic media spending up 8.4% to $6.8 billion in 2010, compared to 6.5% for all U.S. media. After a bad 2009, 38 of the top 50 largest Hispanic marketers have increased their ad spending, and 29 of them have grown them by double digits. The top 3 advertisers into the Hispanic market, Procter & Gamble, Verizon, and AT&T, have increased their budgets by 24%, 19%, and 30% respectively in 2010. AT&T continues to report that as the U.S. ad market recovered, Spanish language TV, network spot, and cable were all up 8.6%, 17.4%, and 3.5% respectively in 2010. In digital media, Univision.com tops the list of the most visited Spanish language sites, and the Fact Pack confirms that Hispanics are sophisticated wireless consumers. 47% of them use smartphones compared to 31% of non-Hispanics. And finally, what I consider to be one of the strongest indication of the Latino influence on American society, 23% of all American children today are Latino.
Well, wow, those are just great numbers. Thank you, Gabrielle. We look forward to having you back on the TV news next Monday. And now this.
Saturday, November 12th, the Turner Alumni Group celebration happens at the Hilton Atlanta. All Turner employees, past and present, are invited to join special honored guest Ted Turner, host Bill Tush, plus all of your Turner colleagues and pals for a mega event that's been 3.5 decades in the making. For information and registration, head on over to the Turner Alumni Group celebration page on Facebook.
Events and Opportunities is brought to you by Crawford Media Services. Create, post, archive, and manage your media with Crawford Media Services. Visit them at crawford.com. Well, Tuesday on the TV news, we've got a couple of choice selections for you with our semi-regular Spot of the Week. And on Wednesday, our 2-minute tarot, that's Prudence Theriault, she'll be back, and she's going to tell you if ABC's Pan Am will fly high, just maintain altitude, or crash and burn. Hey, we are now approaching 450,000 views on the TV news by TV execs and pros. Now, if you want to reach the tops in the TV industry, just like CTAM, Crawford Media Services, and more of our great advertisers, will then become a sponsor of the TV news. You can get started by emailing us at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that closes out this edition of the TV News. We invite you to stay close to us on Facebook, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn. And here are the coordinates. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. We thank you, as always, for watching, and go out and make it a good day.